students, and welcome to our mineral lab. Today, what we're going to do, if you don't have the opportunity to be in class itself, is I am going to be performing the lab for you, or I should say with you. I'm going to allow you to make some observations. So here's what we're going to do. In your book, on the lab page, which is page 28 and 29, I'm going to go down the list of minerals, numbers 1 through 10. Remember, the goal of this activity is for you to identify as many unknown minerals as you can. And I'm giving you hints along the way. So I'll start with number 1. I will show it to you. And as I show it to you, and if you're doing this yourself in the lab, there's a couple of things that you can be observing right away. You could be observing, and if I show it to you, you can observe this as well. It's luster. Does it look like a metal or does it not look like a metal? Is it metallic or non-metallic luster? And you could be writing that down in the first column. Second column is easy too. What color is it? Identify what color you see, either on the screen or in real life. The streak, some of the minerals, I'll show you the streak, and I'll tell you about the heft or the heaviness of it, whether it's really heavy or not. I'll show a close-up to you so that you can see the crystal structure, if there is a unique one, and you'll be able to see what kind of a surface it breaks along. And I'll test the hardness for you if we need to, and you'll be able to note any special properties. But in particular, I'm going to be highlighting for you the hints along the way. So without further ado, we're going to head over to the lab now, and let's go through these minerals one at a time. So here we are in the lab, and let's begin with mineral number 1. Just going to adjust our view a little bit here. Okay. Whoops. So here we go with mineral number 1. I'm getting it out of the case here. There we go. And the hint, as I'm holding this mineral up close to the camera so that you can see it, it's got a dull sheen. It does not look like a metal, despite what it might appear on the camera here. But the hint is to scratch it. So I'm going to take my fingernail and I am going to scratch this mineral. And in fact, this mineral is very easy to scratch with your bare fingernail. That is a really big hint for mineral number 1. You can even see the scratch marks right in the mineral. So pay attention to the other observations, but the real big hint, you can scratch it with your fingernail. All right, number 2. Number 2, as soon as I get it out of the container here we go. Here is mineral number 2, and absolutely, it's got a metallic sheen. You can actually scratch it with your fingernail as well, but the big hint here is to check the streak. I don't even need a streak plate for this one. Here's a blank piece of paper, and look at the streak of this mineral. That is a huge hint for you. The same streak will appear on a streak plate. Okay? Soft and very distinctive and dark streak. So that was mineral number 2. Here's mineral number 3. Has a metallic luster to it. You can see the crystals in it. And the hint here for this one is to use a magnet on it. So I've got magnets in the kits for you. And here is this mineral. And if I put a magnet to it, wow, they're really drawn together very quickly and firmly. So a magnet actually sticks to this mineral number 3. All right, that brings us to number 4. Mineral number 4. looks like this. Ooh, boy, I'll tell you what, the green screen is doing wonders to this. This mineral, maybe I can hold it in front of something white. This mineral is actually yellow. I should disengage the green screen, but this is a yellow. This is yellow mineral. Doesn't show well with the green screen. And the hint here is scratch and sniff. And if I scratch it, I'm scratching it. Woo-ho-ho! It has a distinct odor. This soft yellow mineral, contrary to what it appears on the screen, it's a yellow mineral, and it's definitely got a distinctive odor to it. That's mineral 4. Here's mineral 5. Very metallic sheen, and when I picked it up, I got to tell you something. This mineral is really, really heavy. It must have lead in it or something, because this mineral is a lot heavier than it appears. It's a tiny little mineral, but it feels about as heavy as 10 of these put together. So that's a big hint for you there. And again, look at the crystal structure. You can see how the surface is there. And that was mineral number 5. Here's mineral number 6. Mineral number 6, let me get a good one. There's several of them here, but mineral number 6, here's what it looks like. And I'm going to hold it so that you can see its cross section here, because the hint for mineral number 6 is its crystal shape. Take notice of its crystal shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. This has a hexagonal crystal shape, and that is a really big hint for this mineral. That was mineral number 6. Here's mineral number 7. Mineral number 7. Ooh, look at this. It also has a hexagonal. Oop, I gave it away. It's got a 6-sided crystal shape, but the hint for this one is to check its hardness. So if we use our hardness test kit, and I'm just going to move up to the glass here, it scratches the glass, folks. This mineral, number 7, is really hard. And it comes in a variety of different colors, too. That was kind of brown. This one is kind of greenish, greenish blue. There's a reddish one in there, too. So they vary in color, but they all have that hexagonal shape, and they're all really hard. All right, that brings us to number 8. Ooh, how pretty. Here's number 8. Number 8, notice the crystal shapes, this cubic crystal shape system here. That's a big hint. And boy, it looks like gold, but it is not soft like gold. It's pretty hard. So this is mineral number 8. All right, 2 more. Mineral number 9. Mineral number 9 looks like this. Here's mineral number 9. You can see its crystal shape here. Compare it with the ones that you know. And it says with the hint is check its optical properties. What does that mean? What that means is hold it up to some writing. Now I'm going to hold it up to the laboratory activity in our book and look at what happens when you look through it. It's almost like you've got double vision, because this mineral has an interesting optical property that changes the refraction of light as it goes through. See how it looks like you've got double vision here? That's an interesting optical property of mineral number 9. And that brings us to the last one, mineral number 10. Here it is. Mineral number 10, it's very fibrous in nature. It's like these long columnar crystal structure here. And that's the hint, by the way. It's almost fibrous, its crystal structure. Here's another one. Let me show you this one. Maybe this one will show up a little bit better, or maybe not. Okay. And it's also very soft. It's also very soft, soft enough you can really scratch it with your fingernail. So there are some hints for you regarding the Mineral Identification Lab. Feel free to watch this again. Pause it if you need to, and make your observations as best you can, and write what you think it is in the last column. And so at the end of the period, we will find out who gets the bonus point for identifying the greatest number correct. Good luck, and for now, I'll say bye-bye.